As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way.
Hi everyone, I'm Audrey and welcome to my YouTube channel, Profess and Protest. If you're new today, subscribe if you like what you see. You can look over my past videos and just leave a like or just let me know what you think. So today I'm going to talk about the Black Pope, which is a prophecy from Malachy. So this is going to tie into everything else, but first I just want to talk about Pope Francis, the one we have now, Pope Francis first. So you know that there's a terrifying book that Pope Francis recommended on several occasions for the world to read. It is actually called Lord of the World, which was written in 1907 by Robert Hugh Benson. So Lord of the World portrays a dystopian vision of the future and actually culminates in the final battle between humanism and Catholicism, which eventually leads to Armageddon. So Robert, who's the author, actually depicts a type of, Marxist world where a senator from Vermont promises world peace if the world citizens follow him obediently. And in the book, it soon becomes clear that this charismatic character actually is none other than the Antichrist himself. So, is Pope Francis trying to tell us something? That's really what gets you questioning. Is he trying to tell us something? Is this a warning that the time is drawing nigh? Another thing that was brought to my attention was the visions of, like I was saying earlier on in the beginning, of St. Malachy that were actually recorded in the 12th century in approximately 1139 AD. Malachy had a vision that there would actually be 112 more popes, in which he actually considered the last pope the Black Pope. Coincidentally enough, Pope Francis is Pope number 112 after St. Malachy's vision. Some see a connection between Pope Francis and the Black Pope, and the reason is because Pope Francis is a Jesuit, and Jesuits traditionally wear black cassocks. The big question is Pope Francis the Black Pope from Malachy's vision? As we know, Revelation 17, verse 9, Rome is the city on 7 hills. Some believe, which I do as well, that Rome is the whore beast of Babylon. In May 2016, Pope Francis welcomed one of the top Sunni clerics in the world to the Vatican, and he reportedly told the cleric that, and I quote, "Our meeting is the message," end quote. And then after the Daily Mail article came out about his meeting, and it was actually entitled, and I quote, "Pope embraces Grand Imam at historic Vatican meeting in a bid to bring the Catholic and Muslim churches together," end quote. After this, Pope Francis declared that all of the major world religions are, and I quote again, "seeking God or meeting God in different ways," end quote. Ultimately, quote again, "we are all children of God," end quote. All right, so even though the Bible clearly says otherwise, in 1 John chapter 3, verse 10 actually states, and I quote, "In this the children of God are manifest, and the children of devil. Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of God, neither he that loveth not his brother," end quote. This is something, guys. This is something to keep an eye on, as God warned many false prophets have gone out into the world to deceive us. Who knows if he is the Black Pope? But the biggest thing that we need to do is we need to keep our spiritual eyes opened. We got to keep praying. And that's the biggest thing. All right, guys. Yahweh bless you all.